All right, man. Welcome to Victory Last Podcast, where we talk about and discuss the victories and the defeats in our everyday lives. This is my brother Mally Mal to my right.
What's good?
I'm your host, Almighty. Man, let's get straight into it, man.
Wait. Now that's a little cap though. I mean, I went to class most of the time. To most of the time, turn to sometimes, but sometimes shit happen. Down at my lowest, people they ain't even noticed. Call me a real, I'm a poet. I cop it and blow it. After college was my brokest. Gotta get shit back in motion. Down at my lowest, shit got me feeling so bogus. Know I'm that nigga, I'm goated. I gotta stay focused. Lost it, regaining my focus. Gotta get shit back in motion. I'm out of the way. I need my personal space, so please get up out of my face. A smile on my face, they don't see the smile on my face, and they start getting out of their place.
What was your victory for today, man?
Alright, so my victory of the day for today, it's not a complete victory, just the start of one. You feel me? I started working on my portfolio for marketing, for vision marketing, you feel me, my marketing company. So finally putting that portfolio together really allowed me to tap into, actually using the business for what it's for, reaching out to these other businesses, getting work done, making this money on,
Shout out to your business. What's your business name?
You already know, Vision Marketing. It's all started through Vision Entertainment LLC. You already know what time it is.
Yes, sir. I'm fucking with that. Victory for me today, man, really hitting that pool today, man. It was a nice hot day out today. I honestly feel like, well, your pool been open because I've been at your crib, but most of the pools been closed. Like, it been a while. Like, they been holding out almost.
Like you said, my pool been open. So
Yeah, your pool been open.
Nothing but parties and everything else out there.
Yeah, they lit. We was over there the other day. They was lit. But yeah, my pool, man, they was talking about, oh yeah, we gotta fix the check the water. I'm like, y'all should have been at that, planned out.
I applaud you for that victory because they say black people don't swim.
I definitely swim. I know how to swim.
I know how to swim too.
Straight up.
Hey,
I'm too damn tall not to know how to swim.
We changing the
Changing the what?
the narrative.
The narrative.
Yeah.
I was just, you know what I was thinking today? Because I was at Splash Island right in Plainfield. Why? I was looking at all of the lifeguards, right? Mm-hmm. None of them black. They was all white. I'm like, damn, they ain't got no black lifeguards. Like,
I ain't gonna hold you.
and the ones in the African Americans that was working, they wasn't really the lifeguard. They was more like, just on the scene, like doing miscellaneous things.
I feel like there's definitely a presence being missed in that occupation.
It's a stigma for sure.
As
Definitely
far
a
as the
stigma.
African American
Hey,
side goes.
Black people, let's get into the pools, man. We need to go ahead. We are lifeguards. We save lives.
They said they watch Ocean Gate. They staying out the water.
We can be the next. Somebody need to be the next Rock. What was that movie that he was in with Zac Efron?
Boy, you talking
Baywatch?
Baywatch?
Yeah. Somebody need to. Hey, come on now. Tap in with it.
All right, man. Go ahead and get them into that VL News game.
So Victory Laps. So this is a new segment that we gonna, try with y'all. So the VL News, Victory Laps news segment about trending stories. So we got two topics today. One of them is there's a new $110 million sports arena coming to downtown Indianapolis. It'll be home to the USA Track and Field and the IU Indy Sports. IU Indy Sports, if you didn't know, that's IPY. It was IPY, now it's IU Indy.
Yeah. They really, I like what they're doing because they really focusing on, they wanted to have an event space that allowed them to have different indoor sporting events that right now there's no space in downtown Indy. No space has that capacity to have those indoor events of that magnitude because it'll seat 4,500. So, and a lot of that seating is retractable, so it can be a multi-use facility. So I definitely like what they're doing. I like how, you feel me, they came together on collaborative efforts, the state and the school, because the school put up $21 million, the state.
Yeah, I want to know where they're getting all this money from.
I know the $89 million that the state put up was from the biennial budget. Now, if you want to know more about that, you're gonna have to look into that.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Me,
then they said what the other 20 mil was from the school.
Yeah, the other 21 million came from the school.
Shake my head, but no, it's a great investment for the city for sure. Bringing community together, definitely have different events,
Sure,
sporting events.
You know, something like that. They might have been able to have the swim trials there instead of putting it at Lucas Oil.
Yeah, because that's what it's going to be for. I mean, the facility is going to be for USA Track because they moving their headquarters here too.
Mm-hmm.
So USA Track, and then it'll be used for volleyball, basketball. I think they're the only sports, I believe. But yeah, it's definitely lit for the city for sure. And just a side topic, they was talking about bringing WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, you know, WWE, all those events. So that could probably be another space that they could probably host those events.
Definitely.
Cause you know WWE, they be lit. They be all over the place.
Nah, for sure. Shit, you ready to get to that nitty gritty though? Look, this juicy. Look,
Hey.
you know?
So we're gonna talk about the Illinois star Terrence Shannon Jr. was found not guilty of felony rape charges.
He didn't do it.
The apology needs to be louder than the accusation. All right, no, point blank period. So the story is, there's a girl that's claiming that he pretty much groped her, you know, kind of like fingered her, I guess, in the bar. That's what she alleged. They met that first night. She didn't know who he was. He didn't know who she was. Yeah, that's pretty much the story. And then I guess the story is she found a picture of him and found out he was on the basketball team. And then that's when she was like, bet, I got him. And then there's text messages too that show that she was on straight bullshit.
She was on straight shiesty. Got him. Money sign.
Yeah.
You know, like that. What really kills me is, why is there no penalty for false rape claims yet? Like, why is this still something that our young athletes are still dealing with today? Like, why has legislation not put something in to where, you feel me, soon as they gave him his non-guilty verdict, it should have been right along in the process to start a trial for her, you feel me, for them false rape claims.
Yeah, and I'm really trying to figure out an answer to your question, because it's like, why haven't we found an answer to that?
Like,
why is it not a thing?
It's an ongoing thing. Like, I know I got family friends who've been through the same similar situations, but unfortunately for them, he was able to continue playing.
Yeah.
All he suffered
he
was
didn't
a
have the
6
school
game.
behind his back too, like not the school, but probably some people in the basketball.
Oh, for sure.
You know, on his side.
But like, you know, he suffered a 6-game suspension. You know,
Tragic.
after he was able to obtain a temporary restraining order, you know, they let him go back to playing. But like, that's not the case for everybody. Like, I got a family friend who, you know, not to, you know, put all their business out there, but a very similar situation happened. They also were found not guilty, but by the time that verdict came, the damage was done.
Damage already done.
He lost his scholarship, wasn't never able to hoop again.
And the damage was done for him too.
Oh no, he's still going to the league.
I mean, he's still going to the league, but the damage was done for that season though. Like, it kind of messed up the team's camaraderie, you feel me? Their mindset wasn't there.
Sure,
they wasn't really locked in.
For sure, it definitely had some impact, you know, on everybody involved, not just him. But at the end of the day, at least he's blessed enough to continue his journey.
Yeah.
You feel me? And like you said, the apology definitely needs to be louder than the accusation. I don't know her name, but shorty, you something else.
Something else. And the fact that there's text messages that show the proof, that should be an underlying factor that she should be charged with something.
That's
some
why
type
we
of.
We need some change, man.
Yeah, because the messages, if y'all look it up, man, the messages, you know, that tell it all. The friend was on straight shiesty stuff. It's really a tragic incident, really. It's good, brother. You straight?
You already know.
How you what, man?
Living.
For sure.
Tired, for real.
Hey, yo, bro.
What's good?
What is that? What is that?
That?
Yeah, what is it?
That's what's next, gang.
That's an interesting contraption.
Bro, that's called Chugging Nights. It's the newest game out, and when I tell you it's lit, bro, went to a darty last week, you feel me? Everybody was huddled by the pool playing this, bro. This is the next game to have all your parties lit, especially your summer vibes where you need something cool on the beach.
So you telling me I need to tap in?
Immediately.
Can we tap in right now?
Right now.
Come on.
Right now.
Is there real, man?
On the corner.
Down at my lowest, people they ain't even notice. Call me a real, I'm a poet. I cop it and blow it. After college with my brothers, gotta get shit back in motion. Down at my lowest, this shit got me feeling so focused. Know I'm that nigga who goated. I gotta stay focused. Lost and regaining my focus. Gotta get shit back in motion. Hey, I crashed the whip. Hey, I got it.
Talk to us about Victory University,
All
man.
right, man. So now our next segment, because look, this is our first 9-guest episode. So what my co-host failed to tell you was every segment a new segment. You feel me? So next up, we got Victory University, man. It's a segment where we take you to school and give you, you feel me, insight on hot topics in education today. For you today, we have the topic of the day is over 100 Indiana schools opt into a new $1.8 million AI tutoring program.
They investing.
Putting the state on the forefront of replacing human teachers with artificial intelligence. Now, I want to start this off by asking you, a teacher in Indiana.
How I feel
you
about
scared?
this? I'm not scared.
How do
I'm
you
honestly
feel?
not scared because I feel like there will always be a need for that in-person intellect, you know? So I'm not scared at all. I actually feel like it'll, I can use it to my advantage, honestly. Lesson planning, and if you ask any teacher, lesson planning is not something that most teachers, like doing, all right? Lesson planning is easy. It's just time consuming. So, if I can get an AI to do it, bet.
But I hear how you thinking about it, but is that the way from upstairs that they thinking about it? Are they thinking about
I don't
using
know.
AI to help you or using AI to replace
Well, I think
you?
I think they're trying to find a balance.
Okay.
I do believe that they're gonna try and find a balance because I don't think that it's gonna be able to shut all the teachers out. I don't think they're gonna be able to do that. Now, the AI softwares, they are definitely high tech, definitely top tier, top tier equipment. So they're definitely gonna see what they can do with it. And like I said, this trial right now that they're doing in Indiana, which they're not in my school district, so not that I know of, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see how far it goes.
Now, underpayment has always been a hot topic when it comes to teachers. Now, when you hear something like this, 1.8 million dished out for an AI pilot, do you feel some type of way, like, that all of these funds are being found to pilot something when y'all still getting underpaid?
I don't feel no type of way because I know that we done already came a long way, and I feel like we making strides for what we want as teachers and as educators, to get the right pay. But it's not gonna happen overnight at all. So I can't blame them for wanting to try out new technology because technology is that's what makes that's what makes the country go. Technology, no doubt. All right, so there's no doubt in my mind that I won't be able to use it to my advantage. Yeah, when it comes to the pay though, that's something that we still striving for. Like, it's just like the WNBA players. Like, they, you would think that they would use Caitlin Clark to their advantage. Teachers could possibly use AI to their advantage. Everybody's different though. It all just really depends.
No, I definitely feel it. All right. So, wanna tap into mentor moments?
Mentor moments, man. Okay. So, Mal, what's your mentor moment, man?
All right, so mentor moments is a segment where we just share wisdom with y'all that either we picked up from a mentor or just along walks of life. Today I got for you some special wisdom from TT Tibby. Shout out to TT Tibby, man. Love you. You already know. So she wanted me to let y'all know, man. Entitlement is the grim reaper of success. Do you follow?
Entitlement is the grim reaper of success. It's the boogeyman.
You feel me?
I hear you.
For those of y'all wondering, like, what do you mean? So, we all start this life at a different starting point. Some of us start here, some of us start here, some of us somewhere in the middle. But it's that feeling of entitlement, like that you owe something that can be ever so detrimental to
Yeah,
your
yep,
fall.
exactly.
You feel
Detrimental.
me? Because you not owed nothing in this world when you come into this world. You
And
feel me? Like she went into talking about, my fault, I ain't mean to cut you off. She went into talking about, like, you know how shit, when she started working, she was working for 79 cents an hour. But you know, she was still making it work. You feel me? Always making it work. Never complaining about the situation, always
she had
just
faith.
making it move. You feel me? Like you can't complain about the circumstance. And what another part of it is, a lot of people don't understand. You gotta be uncomfortable sometimes. Like putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation can be the driving factor to get you where you need to be.
Yeah, it's a confidence builder.
You
Once
feel
you
me?
once you go through that adversity, it's a confidence builder.
You know, like I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were telling me, like, you know, yeah, I'm about to move, and I'm really not trying to move into this one bed because you know, I'm with my pops, you know, so I'm not trying to move into this one bed, but at the same time, you know, housing market not really.
Yeah, it
It
ain't
ain't
sweet.
sweet
It
out
ain't
here, you
sweet.
feel me? So he like, right
It
now,
ain't.
that's all I can afford. And I just told bro, I'm like, bro, maybe that's the uncomfortability you need to put yourself in that situation to really get to stacking your bread and to get to where you need to be. Because if you don't put yourself in that uncomfortable situation, yet you don't ever, you know, take them steps to get yourself into a better situation, you always gonna, you feel me? Just stay sunk. You can't.
And I'm glad you said that, brother, because my mentor moment, and this is coming straight from Almighty, take risk, no reward.
100.
If you don't take the risk, you won't have no reward. Simple as that.
Definitely. I definitely attest to that. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You feel me? You never know. You never know. The worst anybody can ever say is no.
You never tried.
You feel me?
You never tried. You never put up them shots. You never did this. You never did that. Man, taking the risk, man, like we were just talking about, taking the risk builds your confidence. Taking the risk puts you in a position to make a decision that you probably wouldn't have never thought that you could make. All right, so taking that risk, it's a win. It's a win. It's a loss. It's a pro. It's a con. It's however you really want to take it.
You feel me? And sometimes that risk ain't even what you want. Sometimes you want better than a 14, 15-hour paying job, but that's all you can get right now. You're not entitled to no more than that. Take what you got and build to get to something better. You feel me?
Facts.
100.
Where you want to take it?
You think they need that?
They need that. They need that.
They need that?
They need that.
Alright, so need that is a segment where we slap on some, you know, some dating advice, you know, to those who might need it, might not know they need it.
You might be
might
struggling.
crave it.
You might be in a drought.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pray for you though.
For sure. So what you got for need that today, Don?
So for need that, man, I would advise my good young fellas to be mindful of your energy. You get what I'm saying? Be mindful of your energy, all right? Because your energy's real. And I tell my kids this in my classroom. I tell my players this. I tell Heather this, right? Your energy, you can feel energy. Like right now, I can feel the energy in this room. You feel me? It's solid. It's good. You know, if I go somewhere where somebody's, you know, shitty, I'm gonna feel that energy. The energy's it's gonna rub off on me. All right, so
Hone that in on relationships, though.
when it comes to relationships, man, you coming home late at night, you had a bad day of work, you gotta change the energy, man. Your energy, you can't walk into the house with the bad energy. Your spouse is they're gonna bounce off of that. It's gonna bounce off of them. They be like damn, what the fuck?
I'm gonna add on a little bit to that.
Add on, brother.
With being mindful, you know,
Yeah, I always gotta be mindful.
communicate.
Communication.
Because I'm not gonna hold you when you said, you know, you gotta change your energy. Sometimes you just stuck in that moment. And if you stuck in that moment, that don't mean take it home. That don't mean take it out on your spouse. That don't mean, you feel me,
Be
drag
mindful.
it with you, but communicate your feelings.
Be mindful in them conversations.
You feel me? Let them know how you feeling so that they can move accordingly. You feel me? Because if you express those feelings of, you know, discomfort or whatever's going on, that might stop the next argument. You feel me? Because you go in the crib shitty, and then you know you taking it on her like, hey, what's going on? You ain't cooked dinner. You know just starting shit. You know just starting shit. You feel me? Like
you ain't do them dishes.
Just communicate. Baby, I had a bad day.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
and then your spouse should be able to relate, sympathize, empathize. They should be able to do that. If your spouse not doing that, they're probably not the one for you.
Oh God. So my advice for need that today is don't seek love. Let love find you. And when I say that to the extent of, I feel like a lot of us in our younger days, we get so caught up in, once we done having our fun, I say, we get so caught up in trying to find love, trying to find
something that's perfect. Ain't nothing gonna be perfect.
Using all of what you see on social media to convince you that that's what I want, that's what I need. You know, like, and that's what I want in that. If it ain't that what I see in that picture of them two celebs, that it's not what I need. That you need to focus on you. Love you first. You feel me? Focus on
open mind.
Facts, have an open mind, but focus on getting yourself together, getting yourself to where you need to be, because along that journey, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna find who you're meant to be with. You feel me? Love is not something you seek, it's something that finds you, because it's gonna find you when you least expect it.
I agree.
You can't go out there looking for it. You gotta sit back. Like, I ain't never heard nobody who told me they was out looking for love, find love. But I didn't have plenty
Ain't nobody
of people,
gonna admit to it.
I didn't have
Ain't nobody gonna admit to it.
Bro, what you mean? I had plenty of people tell me, yeah, bro, I want to be in a relationship so bad, bro. I'm trying
All right,
to
so
you feel me?
I got a question. So people that do the dating apps, do you think they looking for love too hard by doing that?
No. I mean, being on a dating app is completely subjective to the person who on the app. You feel me? Some are looking for love, genuinely. And they don't, you know, they might not be people who put themselves out there in public to go, you know, spark a conversation with a stranger. You feel me? So some people are on dating apps looking for love. Others, maybe not.
We know what they on there for.
They trying to get that fix real quick. Go ahead and get them rocks off. You feel me? They trying to, you already know.
Whoa.
So,
whoa.
So, you feel me? That all depends on the person.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like you seeking love too much just because you on a dating app. But at the same time, don't get so caught up in searching for love that you lose sight of who you are, what you bring to the table, and you feel me, the rest of everything else, man. You feel me? Just all in all.
And to piggyback off of your statement about don't go searching for love, let it come to you. Like, I found my lover at the Boys and Girls Club in Indianapolis. Shout out Keenan Stahl, man, when I was at UIndy. Who would have knew? I would have never thought I would have met my wife, you feel me, at the Boys and Girls Club. I wasn't searching for love. It happened.
Showed up at your 9 to 5.
Showed up in my 9 to 5.
You feel me? Like,
and I knew what time it was.
Oh, you knew what time it was.
I knew what time it was.
He said, I need that. What you talking about?
Straight up. Mandatory.
I feel you, brother. I feel you. All right, man. Go ahead. Let them know about On the Clock.
Ooh, yeah. I was hoping you was going to go there. All right. So, On the Clock, this is going to be our segment for debating sports topics. First topic we got how do we feel about the Celtics championship run? And why couldn't the Mavs, you know, make it work? So
what you want to attack first?
How I feel. The Celtics run, who they play in the first round?
It's funny you asked that, because for this topic of conversation, the only thing I could think of was dominance or convenience. Because in reality, they damn near walked to the finals. I'm not gonna say. You feel me? That no, there was no challenge to get there. You feel me? There was no obstacle to overcome. But at the end of the day, most of the teams they faced, somebody went down. So, and that's part of the game. That's part of the game.
You right.
But at the end of the day, I can't say that this run is a legendary run. That's how I feel.
So who did that? They had the Heat, I think first.
No Jimmy.
No Jimmy. Yeah, he was weak. I ain't gonna lie.
Then who was it? The Pacers?
Nah. Was it the Pacers? I don't think they went straight to the Pacers. Because the Pacers played. Who they play? They played the Knicks. But they played somebody before the Knicks though.
Who they play with?
They played the Bucks. Pacers played the Bucks. Cavs. Facts. Cavs.
They wasn't healthy.
Yeah, they would.
They wasn't completely healthy.
Who didn't they have?
That's some research that we ain't do yet, brothers.
They had Donovan. That's all that mattered, nigga. They had Donovan and they had Darius. That's all that fucking mattered. That's they big two right there.
At the end of the day, did anybody besides a Cavs fan feel like the Cavs were a contender?
No.
So, walking past
All right.
them,
Cavs,
to the Pacers.
yeah, okay. Then the Pacers should have won that first game. Should have won the first game, but you know we ain't on no shoulda, coulda, woulda shit. Fuck it, Pacers. It was a walk. It was a cakewalk.
Pacers wasn't ready.
They swept.
We just chopped that up to not being ready.
Yeah.
And Tyrese got hurt too.
It
right?
is what it is.
Tyrese got hurt, right?
Yeah, he did it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So we chopped that up to they wasn't ready. But
shout out to the Pacers. You had a hell of a
That's what I mean
season.
by dominance or convenience, because at the end of the day, they did what it took to win that chip. You feel me? And especially with the Mavs, you can't take nothing away from them for beating the Mavs. You feel me? They took care of business.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Because Luka was getting his. Kyrie, I'll say Kyrie. He let everybody.
We gonna get
Kyrie
there. We
let
ain't
us
ready
down.
for the Mavs yet. We gonna get there. We gonna get there.
Ooh, yeah, don't get me started. God damn.
But hey, look, we gotta wrap it up. We only supposed to be going for 2 minutes. But all in all, I don't. Kudos to them for getting the job.
I wanted them to win though. Like I did in my heart, I wanted them to win a chip.
I
feel like they really truly deserve it. Like they did deserve it.
I had more expectation on them getting it done than anything, because if they didn't get it done with this roadmap that we just talked about, will you ever get it fucking done?
Yeah, for sure. Because the NBA it's getting better and better every year.
Oh, every year,
every team
beast.
getting stacked.
You don't know what you're getting into.
Yeah, every team getting stacked. And I ain't talking about superstar big three. Like every team just stacked. Like just in general. Like these teams is finding their role players. There's plenty of role players out here, and these young cats, they getting a job done. The Thunder, they getting a job done. Shea hooping. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I just seen an article that said Giddey, they was trading Giddey to the Bulls. I know you seen it. I know you seen it.
Look, man, off ball, Giddey is a pretty good player, so he might have some success in Chicago. That's just not a player I can see on my roster.
You know who they trading him for?
Yeah,
or who they was thinking about? Yeah, Caruso. You think that's an even trade? Damn near.
Yeah, we got a lot of guards.
Just because he got
We got a lot of guards. Lonzo supposed to be coming back, and we just need.
But is Lonzo really coming back?
Off ball help.
But is Lonzo really coming back?
Yeah, bro. He couldn't walk up the stairs a couple months ago. He running now. He gonna be straight.
Man, we stay seeing little clips of him doing stuff.
Bro, they was being 100 through his whole recovery. He was struggling to walk up the stairs at one point. So I knew he wasn't coming back. But now he running, now he hooping. You feel me? He's looking good.
I'm happy for him.
Hey,
I definitely want to see him play.
We gonna hope for the victory. You feel me?
Yeah,
we
no
gonna
doubt.
talk about the.
No doubt.
But get into this
So
Mavs down.
the Mavs, Kyrie, you let us down.
Ooh,
You let us down.
ooh.
I think he only had like 15 points in that last game.
Overall consistency when it come to scoring was down across the board. Consistency across the board was whack. That was
Talking for all of the
Mavs.
Mavs.
Yeah,
there
was no consistency.
Because PJ, he should have been that third guy.
Bro, they shot 44% from the field. They shot
From three or just from the field, period?
from the field. 54% from free throw.
Throughout the whole series?
Yes. And 29% from three.
Oh, yeah, 54
You
free
can't
throws?
win a chip like that.
Yeah, it's
bro.
over. Facts, it's
You
over.
can't win a chip. This chip was nothing but losing this chip. It came down to a whole bunch of missed opportunities, bro. not converting opportunities, missed shots. Like that's what it came down to, bro.
You think it was Jason Kidd's fault? Almost. Just a little bit. Just a little teeny weeny bit. Or you think it's all on the players?
Nah. At the end of the day, I probably would put that blame on Kidd just because of the fact that when you see in a situation where it's inconsistency across the board, I feel like a lot of that inconsistency across the board is because you not solidified into the game plan that you really trying to run. Because I feel like if you got your scheme, you know what you want to do, you know your countermeasures to counter whatever they do to stop your scheme. You're going to stick to your scheme, your players going to play. Like,
Right.
yeah, everybody not going to have a good game every game, but if you got what you're trying to do down packed, locked in, I feel like that's the coach's time to hone everybody in. Shit, next man up at the end of the day.
Yeah, let it
You
all
can't
down.
have next man up if ain't nobody scoring.
Not you say next man up. Why the fuck was he not playing Tim Hardaway? Why?
Look, man.
Like was he not playing like most of the season?
Look, man. You could say the same thing about what's his name? They got traded to the Bucks, Jay Crowder.
But
Like these players go to these.
that's
go
damn
to
near a
these
good
teams.
comparison. That damn near
These
is a
players
good
go to
comparison.
these teams and get lost in the fold.
No, that is a good comparison because I couldn't tell you what they do differently. I would definitely say Crowder is a better defender, on-ball defender for sure. Tim's a better shooter.
But that's why I put it. That's why I put it on Kidd.
But that's what they need. They need shooters.
But that's why I put it on Kidd, because at the end of the day, it's the coach's job to put the players
Yeah,
in the right position
definitely.
for success.
Because he should have been out there. Because they're going to double team Luka at some point. And they're going to double team Kyrie at some point. So you got to have somebody spot up in the corner somewhere
Ready to
to
splash.
shoot that thing. And they didn't. Who they have? They had Cleaver. What's his name? Kleber?
I don't even know his name. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. They had him out there. He wasn't really on nothing. He wasn't on nothing.
Oh God.
What's the next one, man? On the clock. We on the clock. Man, Bass, you got that.
That was on the clock game.
No, that was all of it. Now we got to talk about the pound for pound. So,
Oh.
who we think is the number one pound for pound fighter in boxing right now? Don't let me get in the boxing ring, nigga.
I mean, I told you my feeling on it. Yeah, you can say Tank for sure. But my problem with boxing is these niggas be too scared to give up that belt to really fight the other fighters. You feel me? Because who in his weight class can he really rock with at this point?
I don't know who's in his weight class, honestly.
At this point, they're really gonna give us the entertainment we want as a fan.
I don't know. Nobody. I don't know.
And he ain't trying to move up.
He don't want to fight Shakur, I don't think.
You don't.
And I
he
think
ain't
Shakur-
trying to move down, like,
I looked at the
like, he
rankings.
can't move
Shakur was above him too. I think Tank was might have been like 8, 9, 10, and Shakur was like 7. Or Shakur might have been 8, and like Tank was like 9, 10.
down. Regardless of that ranking, ain't nobody had faith that man was gonna win, but his family.
Talking about who?
Not Tank, other buddy. What's his name?
Shakur?
Yeah.
Yeah, type.
If you ain't in his corner, you wasn't betting on him unless you wanted that underdog money
I mean,
on the lay.
it's a bunch of options. You got Terrence Crawford, you got Canelo, you got Tank. It's an Asian dude, Asian boy. My apologies for not knowing your name, but Asian dude. I heard he hard. He like top 2.
Pause.
Shake my head. Shake my head. But nah, yeah. So the Asian guy, then it's a couple dudes, man, that I don't really know their name, but they up there in the rankings. I don't seen them fight. I just don't know their names like that. But
Type.
I mean, if I'm choosing, I'm probably pick Terrence. And I had this discussion with a few of my friends. A lot of people say Terrence.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Shout out Terrence Crawford, man. I want to know who. I'm interested to see who he fights next, because he got to fight a. And like you said, these niggas don't want to give up their belts. They don't want to fight nobody with that's really gonna give them a problem. So. And a lot of people say boxing is starting to get watered down. They watering the sport down. A lot of these promotion companies, they fucking up the business for real.
Is it getting watered down, or are we just Or
Just
we
not, we just not as interested.
Waiting on some young blood.
I feel like we are waiting
Are
on
we
some.
getting bored?
I feel like we definitely probably getting
'Cause
bored.
these they not trying to
it was
fight each other.
it was a
for
Floyd,
real.
yeah, it was a Floyd era for the longest, like
Oh,
for the
of course,
longest.
Of course.
Like it was all Floyd, like Floyd and Pacquiao. I fuck with Pacquiao. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Pacquiao.
Pacquiao was cool.
Pacquiao was cool, but yeah.
But I think that might be us getting bored. We might need some young blood to come in and shake shit up.
And I think
I'm waiting on Skylar to break through.
Yeah,
The
shout out
heavyweight
Skylar.
class.
Shout out my
to the
nigga
boy,
Skylar, man. For sure.
Baby, he 10-0 in the I can't remember what
I forget what it's called. I know what you're talking about because I done seen it.
Yeah, I can't remember what fight card he on. But my boy 10-0 in that heavyweight.
He on the way up, no doubt.
Y'all gonna see him soon, don't you?
If you know, you know.
Bro. All right, man. Now it's time for our special segment that we needed that wild piece. You know, the what the fuck was they doing? You feel me? So now we're gonna tap into the what the fuck files, man. The WTF files. It's where we share stories with wild or bizarre narratives that just leave you thinking, what the fuck was they doing? So, that being said, our first story, Birdman.
Birdman.
Why the hell did Birdman go to that prison, talking to them inmates, ask them what they need?
He said, I got it.
He said, I got the power.
He said, I got it.
For change. You all tell me what you need. They tell this man they want some more literature, some more books to read.
More books. Knowledge is, hey.
And he questioned them like they stupid.
Books is knowledge and knowledge is power.
I'm trying to figure out, because he said, he the way he questioned it, he was
He
like,
was dead ass.
Like, is
like,
that really something that's gonna help y'all?
He said it quick too. He was like, I wish you really could have seen his face in the video though, like, because it was from the back. I know he was probably looking crazy. I know
like,
he was.
That's what y'all want. And it's like, my question to Birdman is, what the hell you think they doing in there?
Ain't no look.
You in a box. Your options is limited.
Birdman is already a questionable character.
But that's what
he's already a question.
It's
He's
funny
questionable.
You say that. It's funny you say that, because what I took from this was, sometimes we need to be mindful of the messenger. You gotta be mindful
Preach.
of the messenger, because sometimes who delivers the message can impact whether the message is really the right message. Because yes, Birdman got some influence, got some money to make some shit happen.
Got some power. And it's in his home city too, hometown.
But was he necessarily the right messenger to send when they tell you exactly what they want, what they need, and you question it?
Yeah, I would like to know who sent him in there. Who allowed him to go in that prison? And he had a whole mic too. Like they in there, like they doing talent shows or something every day, every night.
Man, I don't know, bro.
He straight up told that man, books?
He said,
On some Soulja Boy, he said, books? Books? But yeah, he's disrespectful.
man.
Because don't tell them inmates that they don't need no books, brother. Come on, King. Don't do that.
Well, I don't know what he hoped to accomplish, because I feel like the whole visit is tainted at that point. What did you hope when you walked in that prison expecting to go offer some help, some guidance, some
Like,
some
yeah,
change,
OG, get the honey buns in here. We need the honey buns. Get the SIG. We need the SIGs.
Maybe that's what he thought niggas wanted.
We need the
some better
perks.
commissary.
Yeah, that's probably, look.
Because I know you're not finna go in there and build a new wing for the prison. It ain't like you could just build a wing and say, oh, this is gonna be this. It's prison.
Right.
They in there to serve time. If they want to read,
But
help them read.
And I had seen something that said too. Fredo Bang had posted this or commented. He had said some of those dudes in there, they on like pre-trial, so they in there before they trial. So like some of them, they not expecting to, you feel me, stay in there. So yeah, they might not want no books. You feel me? But some of them niggas, like the dude who spoke up, he probably been in there for a while. So he like, yeah, we need some books in here. Like, come on.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless of if they want books or not, the nigga speaking up said books, nigga. So shit,
Right.
you feel me?
You gotta
Closed
acknowledge
mouths
it.
don't get fed.
Yeah, you
I
gotta-
don't care what they want if they ain't opening their mouth to say what they want.
Right.
Shit,
Birdman
closed mouths don't get
Birdman
fed.
should have acknowledged them.
Nah, that shit was.
He
wild.
shut him down. He ain't even.
That shit was. He.
I mean, he took it back. He's like, I ain't even mean it like that. You feel me? He's like,
What way did you mean it?
yeah. He's like, I ain't saying books ain't good, but nigga, all you gotta say is but. We know you on bullshit.
Yeah, that contradiction right there.
Right.
Crazy.
Stunner. What we looking at, man? So we got the
Going to talk about that monolith.
the gleaming monolith, and I just found out what a monolith is today. A gleaming monolith pops up in Nevada desert, the latest in a series of quickly vanishing structures. Now, when it comes to monoliths,
Tell the people what it is.
I looked it up. A monolith, it's a huge rock, solid rock, but it's caused by like erosion. So like we all know erosion is when, a rock starts to break, come apart, break down. So when it erodes, pops out a monolith pops out. Huge stone. Like say you got a huge rhinestone, like it's just huge. One solid piece. It ain't broken up into pieces. One solid big old piece. That's what a monolith is. Look it up. MONOLITH.
Okay, so.
Yeah, they found it. They saw it in was it Nevada?
Mm-hmm.
That what it said?
Yeah, y'all should definitely look the story up. The reason we put this in the What the Fuck files is because what the fuck? You feel me? Like this.
And when you look
this
it up, you can be
monolith
like,
was over 100 feet
yeah,
tall.
yeah.
Like,
When you look it up, you can be like, damn, like these
like,
exist.
how did this get here and nobody knows?
Exactly.
Like, you're not finna tell me nobody tried to prank, like, you feel me? Like, no artist decide I'm gonna create this rock
Right.
sculpture and just go put it on the pickup. No, you can't put that shit on your pickup
Ain't no,
truck.
yeah, it's
You feel me? Like, my question is this aliens sending their technology or something? Like,
I mean,
bro,
Who knows?
big rock pop up in the middle of the nowhere. The government move it out. Don't really talk about it. Like,
I mean, online it say it comes from erosion, but who
Bro,
knows? They
that
could be
rock
dropping it
ain't
off.
that rock ain't look shit like none of them rocks that it was around. That rock, it was bigger than everything around it. Where did it erode from, nigga?
I mean, it was inside. Look, it could be in the mountains. Come out the mountains. Mountains break apart. It falls out.
Fall
It's
out
like-
standing up.
That's
Pay
just
attention.
that's just the pictures. We don't know who.
You mean
we
that's
don't
just
know
the
who the
picture? It
hell.
was standing up,
We don't know
nigga.
who the hell photo opping that shit. We don't know
It
who
was
setting
standing
that up.
nigga. Fuck that shit.
Hey.
The alien sent that shit.
You know what they find it? They call them some type of scientist,
The aliens
some type of
sent
STEM
that
organizer. Come on, like
That's a
we got a rock
spaceship.
right here. It's
They
solid.
found a parked spaceship.
What you gonna do if you find a monolith in Indiana? What you gonna do?
Fuck you mean? What I'm gonna do? Ain't
What you
nothing
gonna
I
do?
could
Who you gonna
nigga.
call?
Ghostbusters, nigga. What the fuck? No,
Are they even still around?
Nigga. Shit, first of all, you saying it like you could just, oh shit, that's a monolith, nigga. If you find a fucking monolith, nigga, you not the only one seeing that motherfucker.
Nah, for sure, it's huge.
You feel me? So it ain't like you just go, oh shit.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, like, but nah, I'm really interested in like space and stars and all that shit. So like when I hear stories like this, it just make me sit and think, are these aliens gonna pop up while I'm here, or is they gonna give me the grace?
You keep talking about aliens, so do you believe in aliens?
Of course. You think we don't?
Base, do you believe in aliens? I believe in
That's
aliens.
a yes for the people who can't.
Yeah,
get
yeah. He said yeah. I believe in aliens too.
Bro.
What
They're
makes
coming,
What makes
bro.
you believe in aliens though? What makes you believe in them?
What makes me believe?
Mm-hmm.
We here.
I'm on the same type of time you on.
Like,
Cause like
the fact
how
that
like
we
how are
here-
we like really how are we here?
the fact that we here is proof. You feel me?
Yeah, there's a higher power. Gotta be. Like our
Exactly.
consciences and energy is just it's too. It got to be a higher power.
It don't matter.
I believe in God, so there's definitely a higher power. But
It don't matter what religion you believe in. We all come to the greater understanding of something created us.
yeah, no
You
doubt,
feel me?
no doubt.
we not the only thing out here, gang.
Now, is there flying UFOs?
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna say it is, but it could possibly be.
Bro, it is. Bro,
Possibly could
they
be.
be coming here visiting their friends and dipping out.
Who they friends on Earth, brother? Who they friends on Earth?
It's colleges out here. You could Google it, doing studies on UFO sightings as to what these sightings might be. And one of their conclusions that they drawn up was it could be them visiting
They friends.
aliens that are already living on Earth as humans.
I definitely seen something like that.
That's one of the conclusions that a scientific body came to. You feel me? Like, and I just wonder, is they gonna come while we alive, or are they gonna give us the gracious of doing that when we gone? Cause I ain't trying to meet them. Ain't no telling what they look like, what they eat.
What's that
Nothing.
movie with Will Smith? That Training Day?
No, you talking about Independence.
Independence
boy.
Day? Oh, I said Training
said
Day. I'm
Training
bullshit.
Day.
That's fucking Denzel. Oh my God. I'm bullshitting. But yeah, that Independence
That's
Day.
your twin.
No, my mama. Shout out Denzel. But yeah, Independence Day. If that shit was to happen, ooh wee,
Bro,
ooh wee.
what we got up next, now?
Shit, we can hit the who on the ox, man. So this is a segment about anything and everything music. Who on the ox? So obviously we all know about the Kendrick and Drake beef, but I think it was last night. Was it last night or 2 nights ago? Kendrick just had he had his pop out concert, and I think it was in L.A. He had DeMar DeRozan, Russell Westbrook out there.
Goat.
Dr. Dre was there. Who else was there? It was a bunch of people there. Whole bunch of sets, as Kendrick said. A whole bunch of sets repping. What you think about that, man? Did you see any clips, highlights about the concert? I woke up to it the next day. It looked dope.
It did.
It looked dope.
It definitely did. You know, it was his first time performing.
Yeah, in a while.
What song is that?
Like us or not like us?
Which one they play 5 times?
Not Euphoria. I think it was Like That.
Yeah, it was his first time performing that one. You know, and
It might have been Not Like Us.
He did it 5 times in a row. Each time they said it was more intense, and the crowd was feeling it.
I think he had a couple different verses though.
Yeah,
I think each one had like some different verses to it.
I don't know about each one, but I do know they said he had some, some bars
Select
that
choice
he added,
words.
You feel me? Yeah, I think it was great. I think it finally brung an end to this conversation about their beef. You feel me? Because it's been lingering still, and I feel like this was his moment of cataclysmic, you feel me?
Clarity.
I stumped on that name. You
Nah,
feel
for
me?
sure.
Nah, this my
For sure.
win. He was really, you know what? I feel like that concert was his victory lap.
It was. That was my nigga victory lap for
That
sure.
concert was
Definitely
his victory
was.
lap.
Because everybody there was showing him his flowers. Everybody there was there for Kendrick. They weren't there for nobody else. Then I heard he wanted it to be so, intimate, like with the West Coast. I heard that he was damn near, it might not have been him specifically, but like somebody in his entourage probably. They was canceling people's, like if you was trying to come in from out of state, like he was refunding tickets, like, nah, don't come out. Like we only want West Coast people out here type.
Hey, go crazy. Go crazy. You know what I need though?
What?
Now that he done solidified this beef is over, it's been a lot of, all right, so now Kendrick the king of hip hop. You feel me? I've been hearing that a lot.
Is he the king of hip hop or is he the king of the West Coast? Or is it both?
I feel like in order to fully claim being the king of hip hop, he gonna have to make his hip hop presence more frequent. His presence in hip hop, rather, I should say.
Okay.
You feel me? Like,
And I can agree with that.
You can't come try to dethrone
The man.
the most mainstream rapper
Yeah.
that we done had in a couple decades,
Yeah.
and then you feel me go in a box.
Matter of fact, the protege of
Weezy.
the guy. Yeah.
You feel me? But like, you can't do that and then disappear for 2 years. You feel me? Don't drop shit for 4 years. Like, we tired of that shit, bro. Like, if you gonna put your foot on their neck, let it be known that you the one running this thing around here. Be present to run this thing. You feel me? We want 1-2 albums a year at least. You feel me? Like, just be present.
Yeah. You say that. I agree with that, but he ain't gonna never give us 2 albums a
He
year.
can give us 1 to 2. I'm not saying he got to drop 2 albums every year. I'm saying he can give us 1 to 2 albums. You feel me, here and there. As the years go by,
I feel like
your presence just got to be there.
I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna say that I'm entitled and feel like we should have that, but as a musician, you should be dropping music though. Like it should be a consistent flow.
If that's your passion and that's what you do, you should constantly be trying to, everybody deserves a break every now and again. But yes, you should constantly be trying to push the envelope, you feel me?
Yeah.
Get better at your craft,
But I think he came in at the right time. He came in at the right time. He did what he did what was needed.
But when you on top,
you gotta stay up there.
the only way to go
how
is
is he
down.
gonna stay up there?
So now that we done seen this, what's the next move?
Yeah, what's the next move?
'Cause
How you
your
gonna
next
stay?
move got to be your best move. So what Kendrick gonna give us next?
Yeah, because them last 2 albums he dropped, they wasn't like really.
Summer ain't that long.
It wasn't really. The last album he dropped, which I don't know the name of it, but I don't think that was like a hip hop album.
I can't think of the name of it either.
I think it was. It's the cover that has him and I think his baby mama and his kids on there. I think it's what's the motherfucker called? Damn. Morales, something like that.
I don't remember,
But I don't really count that as like a hip hop. Like it might have been, but I don't really count that
What
as
you
that.
got next for us, Kendrick? That's what we need to know.
Yeah, what you got next, man? We need it. Because
Alright.
everything that you dropped against, everything that you did against Drake was heat. Straight heat, nigga. You swept them. Period.
All right, man. Next up on the aux, we got Mario. Hey, Mario goated for me. Mario
You
goated
should
for
let me love you.
Hey, look.
Let me be the one.
We gonna let Mario sing it though. But nah, hey man. So, story is that Mario been under some heat recently. You feel me? He been having some fans try to clap back at him for his choice in women, trying to state that he only dates white women.
The Snow Bunnies.
You feel me? Mario has some choice things to say on the matter.
My boy
was
Mario
just,
say.
He was really just telling them like, he don't care what skin complexion you is. It's all about, you feel me, loving him the way he want to be loved.
That connection.
Giving that correct energy. He said he's all about the energy, you feel me? Like, and that's all he cares about, you feel me?
It shouldn't matter about race at all.
It shouldn't. Like, so everybody always getting caught up in somebody else.
Yeah.
Then instead of focusing
It's
on
a lot
them.
of conversation.
Worry about what you like, not what you feel like others should be with.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
Fact.
and I'm glad Mario stood 10 toes down on it, cause you feel me? Like, I'm a taking man myself, but you feel me? When I was single, you feel me? Like, Baskin Robbins, I like 32 flavors. You feel me?
Nigga
like,
said Baskin Robbins.
you
like
feel me?
32
Like,
flavors.
like I'm not
Respect.
finna discriminate no woman based on her race or ethnicity. I want to get to know the woman behind. You feel me? You feel me? I'm not
Behind the cover.
You feel me? I ain't. Let's
Tight.
talk about what's up here. You feel me? Let's talk about what you got going on.
Yeah.
Your dreams, your ambitions. You feel me? How do you love? How do you like to be loved? You feel me? Like, they get so caught up in, you feel me, interracial relationships and
Yeah.
how they feel about it, how
Exactly.
they feel, like how it looks.
Like it's
None of your
always got to be a
business.
debate. Like what is it? What are we debating about?
Exactly. Why love don't have no lines. You feel me? It's not a coloring book. You can't color in between the lines with love. Love is an open canvas. You feel me?
Definitely, I agree with everything you said. No doubt.
Like
Mario,
it's
you did the
crazy.
right. You said the right thing. You responded well.
For sure, hey, cause I don't feel like when Pharrell was taking that heat, he ain't really he ain't really speak up. So I'm glad Mario spoke up for that.
Hey, we ain't gonna speak on that. Shout out all the biracial couples out there though,
For sure.
holding it down.
Nah, for sure.
What we want to hit? What?
Shit, you know,
we don't hit everything.
You know, on victory laps, just like when we in the gym, we always gotta end with a make or end with a victory. You feel me? So we could wrap it up with a segment we like to call Quick Dubs, which is for those of y'all who aren't with today's slang. You know, a dub can be considered a win. You feel me? So the segment is titled Quick Dubs. And today for Quick Dubs, we got 2 quick stories for you. The first is about an Air Force veteran. So a reporter, I can't remember where from. Should have wrote that down. But so a reporter stumbled across this Air Force veteran working in a grocery store, and what took her back was how old he was. This man, 90 years old, still working. When do you see somebody 90 years old, bro?
I mean, I see plenty of them. I ain't gonna lie.
90 years old, still working.
I mean, I don't know how old they are, but they probably look 90.
Nah, bro.
They look 90.
They might look 90, but they like 70. You feel me? But like a 90-year-old in the workforce is not common, bro.
Nah. 80 and up is you shouldn't be
You feel
working.
me?
80 and up,
Like,
you shouldn't be working.
You should be retired by 65 at latest.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But sometimes it don't work out like that.
Nah,
though.
for sure. And that's the situation at hand, because for him, you feel me? When she dove a little deep, when the reporter dove a little deeper into his story, the situation was that for him to pay all his bills, to make ends meet for the month, his number was $2,500. So basically, he said that his Social Security check don't cover $2,500 worth of expenses, so that's why he was still working. And so this reporter took it upon herself to create a GoFundMe campaign, and within 24 hours,
racked it in.
200 grand was raised already.
No, that's dope, for sure.
To get this old man a retirement.
Yeah, somebody that you don't even know, that's love.
You feel me? Like that's a victory right there.
Yeah, that's a victory.
You feel me? That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Like to go out of your way to help a 90-year-old man working in the heat, because that's what it was. She found this man working in the heat.
He probably was.
You 90 years
dying.
old in the heat, gang?
That ain't right.
You know the Grim Reaper just in the back waiting.
Need to sue his
feel me?
employer. Need to sue.
Man. But that's victory number one for the Quick Dubs. Last but not least, we're going to end it on Dorothy Jean Tillman. You know who Dorothy Jean Tillman is, brother?
It sounds familiar. Tillman. Is that who I think it is?
What you mean?
The last name?
Mm-mm.
Is it? No? Okay.
Mm-mm.
But nah, tell me about it.
So Dorothy Jean Tillman is a young lady out of my hometown, Chicago, who just recently graduated with her doctorate at 17. I had to look up the age she graduated her doctorate with. I forgot to write it down. Yeah. So
They have like
17 years old. Matter of fact, I'm gonna rewind it back. She was homeschooled till 10.
That's what I was about to ask. What
10,
program was she in?
At 10, she entered college. 10 years old.
At 10?
10 years.
She taking online classes?
I don't know whether it was online or in person. I don't
ain't
care
no
what
way.
it was.
Ain't
at
no
10
way.
years old, brother.
She was in physical classes at 10? It had to
might
be
have been
online.
I know
It had to be.
I know she received her doctorates from Arizona State. I'm not sure where her undergrad came from, but I just.
But you
find
said
it
she from
amazing.
Chicago though, right?
Yeah, I just find it amazing that she was able to do all
No,
that.
that's
Like to enter college at 10, bro. I can't fathom.
yeah.
I can't
Not
fathom
at all. Not at all.
what I would have responded with if you tried to give me
I would have been
college material.
I would have been
at 10
confused.
Years old, bro.
I would have been confused as hell.
She finished with a doctoral degree in integrated behavioral health science from Arizona State University at 17.
Health science.
Integrated behavioral health science.
It ain't gonna be nothing for her to get her master's then. Well, no, wait. That's her doctorates.
Yeah, that's her doctorate.
Yeah, I was gonna say. She
passed.
up. Yeah, she up.
She
She up.
You
I'm good.
in the rear view. She done won the race. You just started, nigga.
She motivating for sure.
Hey, nah, for sure. And it's just beautiful to see because, man, you never really know what you can do with the right supporting cast behind you. So always try to offer that hand, man. And that's what we going to end y'all with, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in for our first 9-guest episode of Victory Laps Podcast. Y'all already know. Expect episode 3 to come with that fire. We bringing on a Naptown guest, you feel me? Homegrown, so be ready for it. I ain't gonna offer no spoilers. Y'all will have to wait. But yeah, man, thanks for tuning in. It's Victory Laps, man. We out.